What's going on, YouTube? Baby Ruben here, back with Shiny Cardboard, bringing you guys another deck profile for the week. You already know, before we hop in, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to check out that Patreon, become a part of the family. And today we're bringing you Floowandereeze. This deck is always finding its way into the meta, somehow, some way. So let's hop into this deck profile, and we'll show you what we're working with this format. This format, you got to have the 3 starters, there ain't no doubt about it. There's really no argument to this card. Got to see Robina, opening hand. You got to see the homie, Eaglin. Three of those. And then we do run one of each. 1 Stry, 1 Toucan. I just really like... I actually wouldn't mind moving Stry up because Stry kind of clears... everybody knows we run D-Shifter, so clearing D-Shifter and be able to use it again, follow-up, is nasty. All right, this is a going second build. Okay, so let me show you the big birds we're running. 2 Impin. Okay. 2 Ryza. Just because Ryza clears boards going second, it's nasty. It can kind of solo, actually. We run 1 Avian. Avian just to Omni negate. And I have the old one, the pre-errata, so it doesn't say quick effect, but that's okay. Everybody knows it's quick effect. And then everybody's running Book of Eclipse. Well, we have an in-archetype Book of Eclipse. This card it's nasty. Because you're not giving them the draws if you can't clear the field. That's why this one, Snow, is much better than running regular Book of Eclipse, which you could run in this because this is a going second deck. But instead of having to do all that, you can just run the Snow, and now you got an in-archetype Book of Eclipse without giving them draws. So only run 1 hand trap, 3 shifter. Gotta see it, gotta have it. This clears out Fiendsmith stuff. So you don't even have to worry about that. You just gotta worry about their main deck. You just shut off the whole Fiendsmith engine. We run 4 field spells just because, like I said, you got to see a baby bird in hand at least. You don't want to see too many baby birds, and you don't want to see none at all. So seeing none at all is actually very bad. We run 3 Advent as a time card. Free win on time, which we try not to do, but if it happens, it happens. It is what it is. It's the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! We run 3 pots. I lied, we run 4, but we only run the 1 Prosperity because it's limited, which is fine. Still going to try to get as much off of it as we can, so that's our consistency. And then, like I said, going second, this is like the best card for this deck, especially this deck. If you don't know what this card does, immediately after this effect resolves, tribute summon 1 monster, and you can tribute monsters your opponent controls, even though you do not control them, but it cannot be tributed this turn. And then if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, your opponent can apply this card's preceding effect, and you can only activate 1 per turn. So this one's really good. This is why you want to see a baby bird, at least 1 baby bird and 1 big bird. You see those 2, the rest of your hand can be whatever it wants. Anything else is just extension or removal, whatever, board breaking. So speaking of board breakers, you got 2 Slayers, and we'll show you the targets in the extra deck. But Ultimate Slayer just is actually really good this format. We do run the set rotation in a zombie world. I think right now, my thought process behind this is this takes care of Ryziel's Cross, so you don't have to worry about that. This also takes care of Malice, because Malice needs a Cyberse monster to get into their boss cards, and this turning everything into zombie, there's no way they can get into it, so... And then we got some 1-0s. We got Swallow's Cowrie. I think Swallow Cowrie is really good. Unexplored Winds, really good. Dreaming Town, you got to have it. Featherstorm shuts off their game. And then we do run 3 evenly. 3 evenly just because it's a going second. So you want to see that. And then you're not going to see Thrust or Talents in the main. That's because it should be, but... like I said, we try to keep it as budget as possible, so if you can't afford those things, don't worry. I just showed you all the budget options. Here's our extra deck. We got 1 Anima, you got to have it. 1 Dark, and then a couple Nightmare cards. and then Griffin. Now, I'm going to show you guys what we have right now, but we're actually missing a few cards. So, Fucho's really good, Downard, or Zeus Downard, and then some ones. You got to have these two lyricists, just in case old Tin Pie is running around. And then these cards should really be, this can stay like this for your Slayer targets for a draw, or you can make Elder, or you can use Elder for a pop. But this is really for your Fiendsmith target. This is a really cool card. This is kind of like a time card to be able to punch, and then they're going to take the damage. But this should really be Aggregator, because Aggregator is going to shut down the Ryziel stuff. This should be a Baron Blossom for your link targets, because you want to get a draw if you're going to send anything. If you're going to send a card, you might as well get something off of it, so you want that free draw. And then this should be Typhon. But if you don't have any of those cards, just use these. That's fine. You don't care about the extra deck at all. It rarely comes up, so it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. So that's the deck, guys. If you guys got any questions, comment, concerns, leave them down in the comments. We'll get back to you ASAP, Rocky. And stay tuned for the next one, guys.